All right, well, the NBA is in the off season, but we do have a season of a sport going on, MLB. Rich and McCoy, not big fans. When I asked if we wanted to talk about the trade deadline, Rich asked us which deadline.
I don't know what was going on.
but Kev and myself are big baseball fans.
We worried Rich.
That had me dying.
There was a scare. There was a deadline, and he didn't know what it was.
Right?
Could have told him
Can't blame us for
anything.
getting traded.
Cash considerations.
Oh, no.
So because those two aren't big baseball fans, Kev and I are, we'll talk a little bit about baseball, and here's our first topic. Kev, 1 week away, trade deadline coming up. You're a Yankee fan. I'm a Mets fan. We are probably on opposite sides here. You guys are probably going to be buyers. The Mets probably going to be sellers somewhat, just getting rid of some deals because they got
Selling
1 year.
Tebow.
Get out of here. We'll talk about him in a minute for you assholes. But Kev, I want to start off with what you would like to see the Yankees do and what you think they will do.
Well, I would love to see them get rid of Ellsbury's contract here. Find someone to take on that terrible contract for this guy. Let the young, my boy with the red hair, Clint Frazier, take center. And we got Austin Hicks. Let the young guys play. So I would like to see him go. I saw a bunch of like different options. They're all just rumors that are out there, like of people that would maybe we could take a bad contract for a bad contract. I don't know if that'll happen. I don't know. I see them, just getting somebody that will be a little bit of a power hitter at first base, and we got to try to find some starting pitching somewhere, man.
Yeah, so I'm actually sitting here reading about Ellsbury right now, and the Yankees owe him $75 million between now and the end of the 2020 season, and this dude has a no trade contract, no trade clause. So bad contract for the Yankees, and it looks like somebody like Jordan Zimmerman, Giancarlo Stanton.
Yeah, you saw that.
Would you
Imagine
like
him
either of
and
those guys.
Well, I think Stanton and Judge on the same team would. I mean, that would be crazy. You got the two biggest guys in the league, just wreaking havoc. So I think that would be something that the MLB could feed off of. I saw, Verlander's name tossed around. Even Robbie Cano, Ellsbury's from the Northwest. So maybe, but all that stuff is speculation, man. It's going to take a lot for those guys to leave their teams.
Yeah, definitely. I think Verlander is a guy that could be had, but I don't want him. His ass is old at this point.
Nah, man. When we were watching at your house,
Kate Upton?
Yes, he is.
He's life then.
yeah, he's preoccupied. When we watched Verlander at your house back, the one that unfortunately burned down, that's when Verlander was good. I'll take him then.
Yeah,
But,
that was like
but
12 to 15 years ago.
post straw party house, I'm out.
So the things that I have seen for the Yankees, besides just Ellsbury, is looking for some starting pitching. You mentioned Verlander. Jim Manchu is down in the AAA. Do you guys know, or he's a first baseman for you. Do you know anything about him?
Yeah, he was up and played a couple games, man. And the few games I saw him hit, he was actually socking dingers. So if he can, maybe he can fetch us some good starting pitching. I know not the guy I'm about to bring up. It's going to take a whole lot more to get him. But it looks like the Rangers are going to be letting go of Yu Darvish here because of their.
I was just about to ask you.
their losing streak there, but I don't think we're going to give the Rangers what they want, man, for that. That's going to take some prospects that I don't think Cashman's ready to let go of.
Yeah, would you even want him? He's coming off of, well, this is his first year back, but Tommy John surgery a year ago, guy in his 30s.
Nah, that's probably somebody we'll look at in like 2 or 3 years when we're pushing for a real championship here. But these guys are young. Let the young guys do it.
Yeah, well, for the Mets on the other side, like I said, going to be sellers somewhat because they're not getting rid of any young guys. They're just going to get rid of some expiring contracts. Probably the biggest one, Addison Reed, who is somebody that's rumored for the Yankees, some bullpen help for you guys because another bad contract. Aroldis Chapman, you guys gave him a huge one, has been terrible for the Yankees.
Yeah, man. I thought before the Yankees traded for Todd Frazier, Canely, and got our boy Robertson back, I thought they were going to get Duda and Reed from the Mets. So
Yeah,
I don't
he's
know.
still out there. So I think the Mets are holding out for a top prospect, which good for them. Reed is one of the best setup men and has been a closer on and off for the Mets this year with Familia out. So hold out, get a top prospect. We need some guys that are in the system and at least in the position places, because Rosario and Cicchini are the only two that we really have that we're going to bring up soon.
I have a guy in the system.
God damn it. Go ahead.
What? Go ahead with what? What is there? What is there to go ahead with? There's a guy in the system that
Yeah,
could
who?
do miraculous things for
That
your
can
franchise.
inspire the fans.
And where is he going to play?
It doesn't matter. Pick up.
Yes, it does.
Wherever he wants.
Yeah, wherever God chooses to put him.
That's perfect.
Oh, man.
Well, what
No,
do
you
they
should
have to
bring him up,
lose
though.
right now? I mean, you guys aren't going anywhere.
It's a joke. Like Tim Tebow and him playing in minor league baseball, let alone the thought of even bringing him up to the show, is an absolute goddamn joke.
It is, but you guys got him there, so
That's fine. Keep him in the minors since you signed him, and make sure you're grabbing that money. Keep grabbing the money. Leave him in the minors until that shit wears out, and then you're done. I do not want to see him in Citi Field. I will be so pissed.
Don't act
Keep
like
grabbing
that's
the
not the
money.
plan, though. They didn't bring him there to never bring him up to the big leagues. Like they
Yes, they
definitely
did.
have
That was
that
the
ticket,
plan.
so that
Nope.
ticket push.
Nope.
Watch.
Nope.
I can't wait.
Never
Me
happened.
neither.
It's
Not,
gonna
I
be
mean,
awesome.
the amount of money that he'll generate from just making an appearance.
Yeah, for a
And
month.
what,
All right, Kev, so Rich and I got into this a little bit in our group chat. I say no. Eventually, yes, I think the Mets are going to bring this asshole up. There's no reason for it, but yeah, he's probably going to see the
why do you
field
have
at
to
some
call him all
point.
these things, man?
Because I'm pissed. There's no reason for him to be
He doesn't
playing
hate
where
him,
he
though.
is right
No.
now. Shh, let me finish my thought.
what is it,
So,
man? Is it
at
because
some
he was a
point, the
Jet,
Mets-
or is
At
because you
some
didn't get to
point,
play
nah,
baseball?
He sucks. He's not good. He hasn't been good since he left Florida, yet he continues to just be given this limelight, big-time opportunity for no damn reason.
He won a playoff game.
Yeah, word. I don't
No.
know why everybody
No.
acts like his numbers whatever, but he won games.
He won
won a
one
Heisman,
game,
didn't
and
he?
it was his team that won that game.
Who threw the
National
pass?
championship.
Should have made it a jump pass.
Oh, my God.
Whenever you want it. That's how he hits
Good.
home runs.
Then the Bills can call him up and give him a quarterbacking job.
Hey,
If
they
he's
don't-
so good, why isn't he in the NFL?
We clearly don't want Tyrod, so maybe we will.
Because the Jets ruined him. They schemed him right out of the league.
Oh, that's what it was. They tried to make him what he was, a fullback.
They just
He
wanted
wanted
to.
to be a bitch and,
Wait a
and say,
minute.
no, I will only play quarterback.
Y'all
Fine,
wanna
get
put-
out of here.
If Mark
The Jets
Sanchez
ruined
was
him.
starting over me, I would try to play quarterback too. Like
That
come
just
on.
shows you how bad he was. Mark Sanchez was clearly better than him.
The Jets
They didn't
were
let him
stupid for
play.
not giving him a chance.
No, you're out of your mind.
No, Mark Sanchez said. You
Everybody,
gonna ride out for Mark Sanchez?
Everybody, no, I'm not riding for Mark Sanchez. I'm riding for not giving Tim Tebow more chances.
From the day you drafted Mark Sanchez, Pete Carroll, who's coach of the players out here, was hating on him. Like he was straight trash from the jump.
Then he just
And
come out
I
and say,
always
I told him to
said
stay.
that.
Yeah,
I
Well,
was
when he got
pissed when they
he was like,
drafted
I really
his
think
ass.
he needs to come back another year. And you know, Pete Carroll's like all his players on the Seahawks love that dude. So you never hear him say anything bad about anybody.
Yep. So anyway, Kev, my theory here is that if you leave Tebow in the minor leagues because he is drawing crowds for whatever reason, there is this hysteria around Tim Tebow. So you're drawing crowds. You're making a bunch of money off of merchandise and ticket sales at games. As soon as you bring him up to the major leagues and he is absolutely god-awful for 2 weeks, you're never going to be able to make any more money off of him. So why not drag it out for the rest of this year, and then at some point towards the end of next season, you bring him up, finish your money grab, you get 2 years out of it, and be done.
See, but that's where you went wrong. He's not going to be god awful.
Yes, he is.
He's going to rake.
No, he's not.
And he's going to
raking
inspire,
now.
and women are going to want to have his babies. And jersey sales are going to go up.
They're going to be sorely disappointed because
I mean,
he
Kev's
sees
not
himself for
wrong.
marriage. So
Every female.
He's going to strike out 3 times a game and then hit game winners, whether
And
they're
it's going to be awesome. It's going to be
whether
the
they're
coolest thing
blue
in the world.
flies or bombs. He's winning
He-
ball games.
Hold on. I got a theory. Tim Tebow, greatest pinch hitter ever. Just bring him up when you need someone to get a hit. He's getting it every time.
When you need a miracle.
When you need a miracle, bring Tebow to bat.
And when it's
you start rooting
when
for
it's
a team, and you can have him do it for your team. I don't
when
want
it's
any-
Tuesday night at the stadium and you
hold
need
on.
someone on the jumbotron, you got Tebow.
And when he comes up to bat, everyone has to do the angel. They have to flap their Listen, that
no
right
more
there
wave.
is
It's just angels swing.
angels just flapping their wings.
They're about to get Danny Glover out there.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
Angels in the outfield.
I'll tell you
damn.
what, if that happens, I'm on board for it. If that's the
Yep.
game plan, then I'm on board with you.
Man, welcome.
I'll tell you what. I'll make a
You'll
deal
get
with
his
you.
jersey?
I'll make a deal with you
You'll
right
get
now.
his
I'll make a
jersey?
deal with you right now. McCoy, you got to do this too. Kev, it's too far for you, so I'm not going to force you. If he gets called up, you get tickets. I'll go to the game, and the three of us will stand in the stands, and we'll do
I
the
will do
angel
that.
wave.
I'm
I'm game for
I will
that.
do that.
All right.
I'll go do it at the Dodger Stadium.
I'm
I'll
not
be
wearing
at
the
Dodger
jersey. That's-
Stadium doing
that's
the
not
angel
happening.
thing.
I'm not
You
wearing the
have
jersey.
to.
You can.
All by
Yo,
myself.
for real? Listen,
I'm not
true
spending
story.
any money on this dude or anything that happens.
True story, when they first signed him, I looked up his jersey because I was going to buy one. Right? That shit is $35. I hit the X so quick and got out of that little MLBstore.com.
Yeah, but
What
think
other
about how
minor
many
league
people do it,
player?
You know,
Huh?
like, there's
That's-
probably a ton of Tebow Mets jerseys out there for $35 a pop.
I
And
know.
that's what I'm saying. Keep
Yeah, when
on
he
letting them
comes up,
buy
they'll
them
make him
for like
50.
2 years.
Right,
Don't
right.
just end it right now.
Listen, man. You know what gets me with this whole thing with you? You get so angry about it, and it
I
doesn't
get
mean
angry
anything.
about anything that has to do with my team. I
I
don't
know,
like.
but like this seems like he did something personal to you.
The Jets.
No,
man.
well, it's not him. It's not him. It's what ESPN has done to him. What they have made him. The fact that they have taken him and shoved him down everybody's throat so much for no reason. Like even when he's not playing and he's not doing anything, he's still in the headlines. Why? He's not good at anything. 90% of
Because
these
he's
kids that go
castrating
to
babies. So I mean, he's over there. Fucking, he's over there.
honest to God,
In Africa,
90%
man.
of these kids that go to college that are studs in the college level, at whatever sport it is, men's or women's, volleyball, soccer, baseball, football, most of them are two-sport athletes that were really good at something else and could have gone and played D1 in that sport as well, just like Tim Tebow. Why is it Tim Tebow is still getting a shot? Why is it that when other guys go and don't work out in one sport, they don't turn around and go, you know what? I used to play football, and a team just signed him because, oh, it's Joe Blow. He's Joe Blow. He's gonna get a contract now.
Because of his image, son.
Yeah, like
'Cause
Tim
his
Tebow
fans,
is one of the
man.
greatest college football players ever. And he
that's
was
it. That's where it
polarizing.
ends.
But like he captivated like sports.
Yeah.
How
Because
long
he-
ago was that?
It was like 10 years ago. Listen, me and Kevin
Why
been
is
on
he
the
playing
Tebow train
baseball
since
out
the
of
booth
it,
in
though? That's what
07.
I'm saying. Why is he playing baseball
Hammer to the left.
because of that?
Yeah.
Yo, Tebow is not just that though. He's like everything. His image, everything about him. And if he wants to do something, a team will bring him on. Like for exactly what we were talking about. It's gonna make them It's gonna make them look good because he's a good guy. Giving him a chance, it's gonna sell things, man. It's all about money at the end of the day, and Tebow's doing that. And
I put him
guess
in
what?
the same.
If it works, man, that's the biggest risk reward you ever did see.
I put him in the same category as the Kardashians. They suck. They do nothing good. Well, he does some good, but they suck. They're not entertaining. They're not good at what they do for a profession. They did one thing that got them famous. Theirs happened to be a sex tape. His
Jimmy
happened
did
to be a
funny
big
good.
speech in a national championship. Besides that, they haven't done anything else that gives them the ability to do where they are. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me.
Tebow saves lives, man. The Kardashians don't save lives. Get out of here.
And I kind of
I saw that ESPN.
Blowing
Yeah.
past his college years is kind of disrespectful. Like that man was a beast at
He's
Florida.
one of the best ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. I'm not arguing that, but that should not carry you to
Yeah,
the
but you
point that
kind of
he
do
is.
like, oh, he was good at one thing. No, he was really good at quarterback at Florida. Like he
but
was
only
really good.
in college. Like he couldn't play with the big boys.
Hey,
give
man,
him,
we all
give
peak
him.
at
There's a lot of
the
people like
studs, and
that.
he can't play anymore.
He won
So
a playoff game.
Yo, Rich,
Game
really,
winning,
come on.
walk-off.
He didn't
Walk-off.
win that game.
Michael
Walk-off.
Jordan just got to be a
Yeah,
White
who's
Sox minor leaguer. Why did he
And
just
we've
get to
talked
do
about
that?
this. I don't agree with that. I'm on the same page. I'm not flip-flopping on that.
And he was worse than Tebow.
I'm
That's
just gonna
not
say
true.
this, man.
Mike was playing at a higher level than Tebow and putting up better numbers.
He didn't sock
Your
no
pain to
dingers.
Tebow just makes me want him to succeed.
I know
so
it
much.
does.
I tell the Mets Twitter account every day how much they need to have him.
I know, and if anybody with the Mets ever follows us, I just want you guys to know that is not my thought. That is just these guys. But 3 outrules
own
1,
it.
and I can't take it
I'm
down.
not ashamed of it.
I am. I don't want them to think that I'm for this. No.
I think
I'm
we
trying
got
to
that.
get those tickets for free.
If it was the Yankees, they'd do it because that's a class organization.
That's right.
Oh,
God
get
first.
the hell out of here. Stop.
Keep it classy, Yanks.
Yeah. Mr. Met over there flipping off fans. Yeah. You could get Tebow. He could be your mascot, your pinch hitter, your jumbotron. Pump up the crowd. You get the angel wing. You get everything with Tebow, and you're over there. You'd rather just flip your fans off, Mr. Met. Yeah. F you, fans.
Yeah, okay.
He'd look good in pinstripes.
You can have Tim Tebow.
I mean, he's a good-looking guy. He probably look good in anything. He's jacked.
Swole on him.
He is real swole.
That's why I was the hammer.
Hammer to the left.